Okay.
So,
We're fixing to start. Thank you for coming out tonight for our We the People meeting here in September. We appreciate you coming out. We've got a full meeting here. What I'd like to do is just get started, and before we get to Mike's Corner, I'll do a couple little announcements, and we'll take care of that. So, of course, we always stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge to start it off, and then we'll do our prayer. So if we can face the American flag over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay? Same here. We'll go ahead and do the Texas Pledge. Honor thy Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Okay, remain standing. We're going to have Bernie do our prayer for us, please.
Let's bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, we come to you this evening, grateful that we can gather together, not only to discuss what we believe in, but allow you to come and help us to be better Christians and better citizens of the United States. We'd ask, Father, that thou would bless those that will be presenting the program tonight. Have your way in our hearts and lives. May the Spirit fall afresh upon us. And we'll be careful to honor you, give you praise. For we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, we're going to start out. When y'all walked in, you went past the gauntlet, and you got, most everybody should have one of these. Does everybody have one, not have one? Does anyone need one of these? Okay. Cindy took time to make these up, so please read them. It talks about the debate watch party we're going to be talking about in Mike's Corner and all the stuff that's going to go on with the Tea Party and the meetings in the near future. So please hold on to that. And these are gizmo cards. Okay, these show our website address on it. We have a website. It's a really cool website. Cindy puts a lot of time and effort in updating. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, very briefly. So I'm only allowed like 15 minutes, or I get my knees broken. Okay, and she's shaking her head. That's right. So anyway, this is our website here. If you're not real computer proficient, you know somebody who is, please give it to them. Say, hey, check it out. If you want to go to the website, check it out. There's all kind of buttons. Go ahead and play with it. I guarantee you, I promise you, you will not break it, crash it, crush it, and it's not fattening. There's nothing immoral, illegal, or fattening on that website. So please go in there and look it out. There's a ton of information on there. I'm going to give you just a couple quick things when we go through Mike's Corner. We'll take a look at it. And last but not least, David Simpson is going to give us a talk on what happened on the Texas legislature this past 84th legislative session. We give cards out. We like to get questions on cards. It helps focus the questions, helps get more questions presented for answers. So if you have cards, we have them. Just put your hand up during the presentation. If you need one or anything, we'll get you a card. Or if you have a question on it, we'll pick it up and we'll put it in the pile to ask. Okay? So with that said, we'll start. Okay? We'd like to say thank you. We're very big into thanking our military, because if it wasn't for our military, there would not be anybody, we wouldn't have the rights, we wouldn't be here today. So, if you're a military active or ex-military or been in the service and served your country, please stand so we can applaud you. We truly thank you for your service. You all don't get appreciated enough. And that's truly how we feel. So thank you very much. Welcome the new members. We'd like to see if there's new members here. Cindy's been sitting up there with these welcome packets. And Carol, if you're a new member, you'd like to have just a welcome packet, kind of tells you who we are and what we do, just raise your hand. We're just going to give you something free you can take with you. I know some of you folks slipped in here that hadn't been here before, though. Come on. Okay. But if you want one, okay. Here we go, right here, Cindy. If you want one, it just tells you what we do, what our mission statement is, that kind of stuff. So anyway, welcome and appreciate it. This is the beginning of our show. Cindy gives me a little 15, 20 minutes to rant and rave, tell you what's going on. It's called Mike's Corner. Kind of like Andy Rooney used to have. But just to let you know, we appreciate you coming here tonight. And again, with our Tea Party, we have about 1,400 members that we send emails out to that are on our distribution list. Announcement, our speaker tonight is going to be David Simpson. He's your District 7 rep in the Texas House of Representatives this past session. He's going to let us know what went on in the legislative session, what they did, what they didn't do. Sometimes what they didn't do is just as important as what they did. So you're going to get his assessment on how the session went. So David will be talking right after Mike's Corner and a slight presentation from Bill Hill. And then at the end, if you have questions, if he talks about something or you have questions, go ahead and write them on these cards. Put them on the cards, just hold it up, we'll come get it, and then we'll just put the cards in a stack and go through all the cards. And then we can go through audience questions. It just helps with the cards to make it a little sharper question and gets more questions in. So if you just hold it up, we'll come get it. If you need more cards, pen, we'll fix you up with it. Okay, and David's in a Senate 1 race, so he's here tonight as your district rep for the House of Representatives, not the Senate, but he's here tonight. David, you stand up, please. You see David? Okay, and also Brian Hughes, which is the other opponent in the district races here. So both of them are here. After the presentation, they're both going to be here. You can ask anything you want. The questions we'd appreciate it would be just for the what happened at the House. Senate questions and stuff you can probably catch right after the meeting. We'd appreciate that way. We're trying to keep everything fair, so please hold the questions to what happened at the House of this year. Remember, they're both members of the House, so either one can answer. Okay, upcoming meetings, again, these are on the sheet here. Next Monday, guest will be Maxie Sorianto, your county sheriff. He's going to talk about the gang problem here in East Texas. There's a gang assessment come out. If you think you don't have a problem with gangs in East Texas, you need to get your eyes open. You need to understand what it is. It is am I here? Okay, forgot. Gangs are really kind of an issue. He's going to give you an update on that. He's a great guy. We really appreciate the job he does with our county. So that'll be our next meeting. And he's going to step in because Richard Neely was originally the judge that was going to come in and talk to us about the district judge. He got a schedule conflict that he just had to reschedule with us later. So he'll probably come in sometime next year. But I did talk to Mr. Neely about it. He just couldn't get out of it. November 2nd, be Joseph Wade Miller. He's in Heritage Action for America. Cindy nabbed this guy. He's a pretty powerful guy with Heritage. Everybody know who Heritage is? Heritage website, foundation, and all that. It's an excellent information source. So if you're looking for it, you can look them up on Google. Heritage.com, Heritage for America. They're excellent articles, excellent stuff from the conservative point of view. So he's going to talk to us about the issues today that Heritage sees facing our country. So that should be a pretty interesting meeting because he comes from a little higher up. He's from Dallas. He's kind of a bigwig. Cindy can get these guys, and I'm not sure how. December, I don't ask. Sometimes I just don't ask. I don't want to know. December 7th meeting, guest be Mr. Dennis Avi Lipkin. I guess that's the correct pronunciation. I don't know. He's originally from Israel. He's going to talk about Iran and ISIS and how that affects America. This ISIS stuff is coming. We need to know what's going on. And this guy's an expert in that area. He'll probably end up throwing in some stuff about the nuclear deal with Iran. So if you want to come and find out the knowledge about the Middle East, kind of get the ground roots idea, get the skinny on it, that'd be your meeting to come to. And we have a tea party. We are serving tea in October. October 17th, down at the courthouse. We're doing kind of down to once a year tea parties now, but this will be our tea party to kind of rev you up for the fall and the spring season for the primaries. It's going to be the 17th of October. It will be nice and cool. We've been frozen out, we've been rained out, we've been baked out. This one's going to be nice and perfect weather. So we got a list of speakers. I said it's not formalized. Cindy didn't give me a list, but she has her speakers lined up. There's good speakers, so please plan on attending. Pass the word around for the tea party on October 17th. Like they say, save the date, mark your calendar, that kind of stuff. It's at the courthouse. That's Saturday, 11 o'clock. Again, bring some friends, bring some family, bring some church members, bring someone who's never seen the tea party. A third of the people have no clue what the tea party is, the tea party does, what they stand for. Bring somebody, let them hear it, let them make up their own mind. Tell them, look, it's pretty weather, come out for 2 hours and learn something. So please bring somebody with you. Load the car up. They're going to honor Louis Gohmert. Okay? Everybody knows who Louis is, right? Okay. Texas Heritage Action and Grassroots America, they're going to honor him Saturday, October 3rd, 2 to 3:30 p.m. in Tyler. This is a free event. They're going to give you some light refreshments, kind of like what we have here. This is just to say thank you, Louis, because people that go up there in that cesspool in Washington, D.C. need to be appreciated, need to be shown that they're appreciated. So this is one of the things that Grassroots is doing, and it'd be great if you can come over there and support them. Again, it's free. It's at the New Life Worship Center, that address. And I'm going to show you that if you say, well, I can't remember that, I just don't understand, I wish I'd go, but I can't remember that. Well, it's on our front page of our website. This is right off our website. I got a little program that cuts it, snags it, sticks it on a slide like this. This talks about his on the bottom. It has information on the directions, how to get there. You hit a link, it gives you directions, gives you a Google Map directions. Cindy does all this stuff for our website. You want to know something, go to that website sitting on top of that business card, www.wtp, for we the people, longview.com. Okay, it's a great resource. You'll see this on there. This is what the front of the website looks like when you go there, the We the People Longview. This talks about our meeting, David's picture up there, that'd be at the top, and then we scroll down. The Honor Louis was 2 or 3 down from there. This is the kind of information you get. If you're not sure who's going to be at the meeting, go to the website. It's that easy. Again, you can't hurt it, break it, stuff it, do anything with it. Okay? So please go to the website and try to do it. Yeah, this crowd may not be the Facebook. Who uses Facebook and tweets? Outstanding majority. So it is available. If you have grandsons, you have cousins, you've got somebody that does tweet, does Facebook, it's all connected on here. You can join our you can join our organization from here. All the stuff's on the website. Again, go look at it. This is on the website. This talks about the watch party that we're going to have 2 nights from now, Wednesday night. Tells you where it is, tells you what about it. It's coming from the Reagan Library. We're getting a feed in. Again, this is on our little website. This gives you the information. It's also on the sheet of paper. But if you're ever not sure what's going on, you want to see what's going on, check the website out. It has a lot of stuff. Cindy puts a lot of time into working with this. Another thing, I said, well, geez, I don't know what else is going on. This talks about Hensley Park. They're going to vote to see if they can take the park off of the park designation so they can think about selling it, yada, yada, yada. This talks about it. This talks about this. There's Constitution stuff that's in the November ballot. This is all on the website. We haven't talked about it. We have it. It's a very big tool. We leave it laying on the ground. Pick it up and just use it. Again, it's very easy. It's like a shovel. Pick it up, put it down. Forget about it. Pick it up again, use it just to see what's there. Once a week or so, hit the website, see what's up there. Okay, it's a good resource. Again, it talks about information on the November 3rd election to take the park designation off that thing. Again, it talks about it on the website. Okay, for the new folks here, they say, it's great. Okay, I kind of understand what you're trying to do. What have you been doing? What do you think you're going to do? What are you planning on doing? Okay, so we go through a little bit and say, here's what we've been doing. We're going to do the debate watch party on the 9th, the 16th. This is Wednesday night. It's going to be at the Little Mexico restaurant on McCann right across from the mall. It's if you kind of go from the loop and then turn south, it's on the right there. Come watch the debate, hoot, holler, hiss, boo, that kind of stuff. Have some fun. Come on out there with like-minded people like yourself. We may even get some liberals in there, man. That'd be fun too. Okay? They're more than welcome. They can come in and have fun with us. Okay? The Longview newspaper called and said, hey, we're going to be there because we kind of want to see who wants who in the debate. So he said he can't spend a lot of time, but he'll probably talk to you about who you like, what you don't like. So we tried to arrange a panel like that Luntz guy does on Fox News, but he couldn't make it because they said they had a deadline to make. But anyway, paper over there, you might get your picture, you might get interviewed. If you don't, that's fine. But come on out. Come out to the thing, get yourself some Mexican food. They got good food there. It is, you buy your own food. So that they're giving us the area to watch. Come on out and have some fun with like-minded people. So that'll be Wednesday, this coming Wednesday by 7. If you're going to come and get something to eat, come a little early. Go ahead and get your order in. That's going to be fun. What did we do? We went over, probably, what was it, Cindy, about 2 weeks ago? We went over to Tyler. They had Ted Cruz come through. Okay, he's a national candidate. He came through. We went over to see what he had to say. It was in one of those big meeting halls over there, probably kind of like mall cob size, maybe a little smaller. Probably about 1,000 people or so. Very energetic crowd. He pretty much energized them. I did notice that he didn't have a teleprompter. He didn't have notes. He really didn't have anything written on his elbow or his hand or anything like that. So he talks from the heart. He doesn't have a teleprompter, which means that I'm not sure what's going to happen. Like the current president can't say hi to his kids without a teleprompter, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But maybe we can start a new tradition. Anyway, it was well attended. It was interesting. He's a major candidate. This is the hall. He's standing up there in the front. He's that little white speck in his shirt up there in the front. Again, well attended. A lot of spirited people there. A little closer up, as best my cell phone could do with getting a picture. Anyway, it was nice only coming into East Texas, so it was a good thing. Okay, Cindy drove down to Marble Falls, which is down near Austin. She went down there because they were having a grassroots coalition that's putting together to sit there and try to kind of assist the legislative people, both House and Senate, in things that the grassroots, most likely, the quote Tea Party, would like to have done for them. In other words, this is good common sense legislation. We'd sure like to have this considered and brought up. So this coalition is with Tea Party people kind of around the state of Texas getting together, trying to be a little bit proactive in the process. You know, Texas is doing okay, but it can certainly do better, especially with what's down in the House right now. The Senate seems to have rolled into a pretty good spot right now. The House, I'm looking for the politically correct word, and it's not coming, something I'd rather not. Let's just say it needs a lot of help, okay? Put it that way. Anyway, it's a grassroots forum type thing. There's going to be people in the grassroots that live kind of down there in the Austin area that can travel down there. They're going to go in and talk to legislators, going to help write legislation, do things like that. Just to let you know, Cindy and I paid for the trip, 100% on us, because our group doesn't have the kind of funds for that. So it's important that we went down. It's important that our group was recognized as being a participant in it. Cindy's on some committees, so am I. So we're actively working behind the scenes to help this kind of stuff. Okay, what are we going to do for next month? We're going to have our watch party like we talked about. Cindy said, you already talked about that. And I said, yes, but it's fun. It's important. It's important that we get out there and we get a good crowd, because when you get a good crowd, people say, oh, these people here in East Texas, the conservative base is energized. So come out. It's fun. It's going to have good food. And you can hoot and holler. You can boo and hiss. No cussing. But you can boo and hiss at what they say on the TV, okay? We're working on the projects for the Grassroots Coalition that we just talked about. These are things that's like a duck swimming on a pond. You don't see his feet moving, but that's what pedals the duck along. That's kind of what we're doing under the scenes. We're going to pull together information on the candidates and all the other stuff for races all the way from state, county, local, city, and all that stuff, so that you have information you need when it comes time for the primaries. Because in this part of Texas, the bread and butter is the primaries. There's not a whole lot of Democrat opposition in the fall. If you win the primary as a Republican here, you're pretty well set. You're going to win the election. So the real fight is in the primaries. You want to make sure you have information necessary to make your choice on what you want to vote for. And of course, the October Tea Party. Cindy's doing a lot of work on that, and we're going along on that. And I'm getting this look over there, so I got to keep going. All right, must-see movie, War Room. I don't have to say nothing else. Let that sink in. Go see it. It's called The War Room. If you don't like it, come back and beat me up. You'll come back, you'll tell 10 other people. I guarantee you. So I don't need to say anymore. Restoring Unity. This is a Glenn Beck initiative that he took. Bill and Kathy Hill are involved in this. As soon as I'm done here, Bill's gonna come up, give you a little short presentation on what he did, about 5 minutes, Bill, something like that. And then as soon as Bill's done with that, he'll hand it to David, and David will do his presentation on the house. So he's gonna give us a talk on exactly what that is. I'd rather not take his thunder, so we'll just let you know he's coming up. This is the Restored Unity, like little logo they put up on the website. Some of you may be familiar with it. If not, here in 5 minutes, you're going to know exactly what it's about. Now, I usually try to throw a humor topic in. We get a little bit, in my opinion, we get a little bit too in the trench, you know, with stuff. I used to tell a joke or something like that. But Cindy said, tell my chicken joke again, you know, the three-legged chicken, that's it, I'm done. So I'm going to hold off on the chicken joke. But have you ever had a really bad dinner? I have. Okay. Have you had a really, really bad dinner? I have. Okay. Tonight dinner not so good. Chicken. Okay. I'm there. Just hold on. So anyway, if you've ever had a really bad dinner and you really don't think that your dinner was so great, it could be worse. That. Hang on, let me get my laser. Well, I don't have a laser. See that big row of stuff in there? That's Spam. We were over in Hawaii now. Now, before you think we're rich, free airline tickets. We got a great condo was like free because we do some work for the lady. So anyway, we're over in Maui, walk in the grocery store, and there's like 10 million cans of Spam. And there's 10 to 12 different flavors of this. It took you 5 minutes to walk around this thing of Spam. And I'm going, how desperate are these people over here for food that they've got Spam? Thousands and thousands and thousands of cans of Spam. I thought that was just incredible. The city said you're crazy for putting it up there, but I thought that'd be funny. So, if you have a bad dinner, there's a bunch of Malians over there that are having a worse dinner than you ever had tonight, okay?
I used to eat it.
Who has ever had Spam? Who secretly liked it? Yeah, there's some of us. Okay. Anyway, and that's where the original mystery meat came from. Don't ask. You don't want to know, so don't ask. All right.